y'all, how you doing? This seems so close. I don't know if I did that somehow and made it like it's so something. Look at this hair. Look at this. This is because I'm an idiot. I like to pull it and pull it and pull it, and then it looks funny. Anyways, hi, my name is Lisa, and I work with cannabis. Today, well, I work in the garden, hence the name, but I have several different gardens. So, let's, I work with cannabis because why? Why? Because I have had a brain tumor. I have lupus and fibromyalgia. And let's share this real quick. And then we'll get going. I'm going to do some stuff. We're going to be making infused stuffed mushrooms and some brownies. I realized that I didn't have any edibles left. Well, not just edibles, but I don't have any of like goodies. Like I don't have any snacks in the house. So we need to, you know, make some snacks. Plus, I love to always have some infused snacks because I like to infuse everything. It makes better. My body is just always 10 times better if everything is infused. It helps with me not having to take like too much man-made medications and all that fun stuff. All right. I'm going as fast as I can, but you know we gotta do what we gotta do here. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, at the last minute, I was like, oh, I'm not going to go live today because I've been friggin' all damn day over here. I've been friggin' working on a pair of gloves for myself. Like crocheting gloves, just like all day. All day. I feel like I haven't stopped doing nothing else but friggin' making gloves and hat and trying to do the best so that I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness gracious. So, and I still haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm done. You know, I'm ready. Like these are taking way too long. All right, I did my sharing. Let's go over here and get this going. We want to start the, I'm going to start the, let's put you guys up here. This will be a good spot. I really got to work on getting like a spot for you guys. I don't know, maybe I should put you over here. Maybe this would be better. No. Alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get. I gotta get myself worked out here. Oh, we need to do a cheers. I don't know if anybody's here yet, but let me get that going. Let me pack that up. I only have a little bit left here. I only have a little bit left. See how little? Little. I got a ton of, hey Lourdes, I got a ton of edible, but not fresh. I have a little bit of this smoky smoke. Ooh, you know what? Let's put a little bit about that in there too. Because I have some in a syringe here that was supposed to go into my, I can't find it. You know when you do things for yourself and then you just kind of like, you do it for yourself and you're not even thinking, okay, so I have some in here that this can go into here. So we'll smoke that. I keep on saying to myself, I dip my finger, it looks like in there. Because I bought something to make wax and I bought the wrong thing, and then I tried to make the vape from it, and it just did not work. So here we are. How you doing, girl? All right, there we go. All right, let's see her. Oh, I need a drink. I don't have me a drink. I don't got nothing. I just was like, I'm going. I'm doing it. Here we go. I'm starving. I need to fucking eat here. To the side. Now I need a lighter. Lighter. Let's get our marijuana that we're going to be using. We're going to need some eggs. Apparently a whole bunch of people can't afford fucking eggs, but we got eggs. So let's do some of those eggs, and I need some milky milk. Let's grab that milk. I keep on dropping stuff out of my refrigerator, and I put my dog's food right underneath the refrigerator, knowing that I drop shit out of there like all the time. All right, we need this, and we need some mushrooms. We need it all. We need it all. This area is definitely like tight. So very freaking tight. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's put all this stuff in the sink. And this way it's separate. All right. So we're gonna start with the brownies first, but let's do a cheers first, and then we'll go from there. All right, I need me a drink because y'all know I need to have me a drink once I friggin' take that smoking. All right, cheers, 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 cheers. Ooh, that made nice. Oh, good, I'll be able to smoke that all night. Y'all know I gotta do two, right? You know. I wish I could have music on. All right. Ooh, that tastes good. All right, let's do this. Let's make this happen. Let's get this off. I was thinking, it might be warm. It wasn't warm enough. All right, but let's make our brownies first, all right? So what we're gonna do is I'm going to, let's move this just for now. All right, so let's just move these mushrooms into here. All right, so, we need vegetable oil. We're not doing vegetable oil. We're not doing that. We're gonna do some butter. I definitely need to get a different way to like have this camera be like up and facing down. I don't have anything for my big iPad that I'm using right now. All right, we need to melt that butter. All right, so we're gonna be using, it says one half, all right, so it's 2 tablespoons of water, one half cup vegetable oil. Okay, so we're gonna take out the vegetable oil, and we're gonna put in butter, and we're going to put in cannabis tincture. All right, so that's what we're going to do with that. And we need 2 eggs. So let's get our eggs. We actually need 3 eggs. So we'll take 2 eggs for our brownies, and we'll take 1 egg for our mushroom, the stuffing for our mushroom. Anytime you want to do cooking with, whenever you're cooking from a box with marijuana, all you have to do is figure out where the fatty substance is that you're putting in, and sometimes it's milk, sometimes it's vegetable oil, sometimes it's butter. You're gonna substitute that, okay? You're gonna put your cannabis in for that. Put that down. All right, so let's open this up. And you know, I kind of found out that I was allergic to chocolate, so I'm hoping on that this will be all right, because oh no, I was like, ugh, you know, like, so I'm hoping it will be all right. Let's see how that works, but I need to get this melted. I only want, what do I got here? This is a half a cup, right? So we're gonna take this down half, because we're gonna put in half butter and half tincture. Alright, so let's just throw this in here. I think I have another cup, measuring cup around here somewhere. There it is. Put that in there, because that should be where it fits. This out. I haven't had a microwave in like forever. So when I got a microwave, I found this online, the cover. Oh my God, that saves me, because I grew up in a household that, like, we didn't cover anything in the microwave. And so that made me stupid, okay? Because I never realized that you just should cover everything. I'm fucking an idiot. It took me like umpteen years to remember that, or even to know that. All right, let me turn this down, because can't have that on and this on at the same time. Oh, I tell you, I have had like some crazy shit going on over here. I had to return something to Amazon, right? So I met the Amazon guy out in the front right here, and it had been snowing, right? So I said to him, I took all the thing and I did whatever I needed to do, which actually wound up to be backwards in the end. And I said, well, if you know, maybe I don't use my microwave very often. So the sounds, I don't really understand the sound that's coming from there, because I don't use it. Anyways, so we got the snow, right? But my landlord, I don't know what the thing is with that, but he did not clean anything. Not his walkway, not my walkway, not the driveway, nothing. So, and I don't really understand that. He did say he was going to come and by with the snowblower, but he just left that whole shit the way it was. So the Amazon guy got stuck in the snow, right? That motherfucker had the goddamn, you know, he called his boss to let him know, and then he was here for 4 fucking hours. 4 fucking hours. Okay, we got our melted butter. See, I gotta get a better look at this. Melted butter. Throw that in. Ugh. I was gonna put the tincture in with it, so I knew a perfect measurement. Ahead of myself sometimes. So he wound up to be really cool. He's definitely a marijuana person. And then his friend came to like check on him. So here I'm putting in, this is my tincture. So we're putting in 1/4 cup, just the other to match up. Hey Robin, how you doing? Robin, how you doing, baby? How are you, love? I've been missing everybody. I'm just gonna throw that in there. We need a couple of eggs, right? 2 eggs. So let's get our eggs. I haven't cut eggs. Look at this, cuts off my whole damn face. I'm trying to cook in here. Look, cuts off my whole, look. I gotta make more space in this area for me to do this shit and have you guys in a better position. All right, so let's get some egg. Set turn this down. I'm gonna put this right outside. I have no freaking water. Not because I don't have water, but I swear, like, when it came to, like, dealing with my camper, men seem to think that, like, they're all cool and they're gonna like come and fucking help me, and then they leave me in the lurch every fucking time, right? So this guy, it's actually my landlord, so he I don't know, he was in there trying to do something and he cut all the fucking wires, right? So I do not know now which wires go to which wires, and I've asked him to come back, but whatever. So I am like, have no more water. But at the beginning of when I first got this December 8th, I didn't have water until like April or something like that. And it was just because it was winterized. Not one fucking man that looked over there and saw the little pin that it just was like that. That's it. All I had to do was it. And I wound up finding it. So I really now got to take all this shit apart and make it happen, because I have a tank so that I have water when it's too cold for my hose. No water. No water. Alright, we're just gonna mix this up. I haven't had cannabis brownies in like forever. You see this shit? Do you fucking see this shit? Alright. Stay there, bitch. Alright. Let's get this made. I'm so excited. I gotta get new glasses too. Goddamn. Oh, I need water. I forgot about the water. I forgot about the fucking water. I knew something's not feeling right. Something's not feeling like it just wasn't. You know the feeling. Alright, perfect. You know when you're running a recipe that you've done before and you're like, something's not right here. That would be it. Could use just a little bit more. Now, if you wanted to make this more like cake, you could add like an extra egg in there and you'd be good. Right, wow. That's thick. Ooh. Just a little bit more. You know what? Let's add a little milk. Just a little bit. There we go. Why do I even have the milk out? Did we need to put milk in here? No. I don't even know why I have the milk out. I don't even know why I brought it out as an ingredient. I'm not using it in the mushrooms. Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna make mozzarella. I got the milk because I'm gonna make mozzarella fresh, but I haven't. I need a thermometer. So anyway, back to the Amazon person. So he's here, right? And everything, we're just waiting. It's 4 hours, right? I heard of this fucking boss chastise this person like I couldn't believe. I was like, I don't even understand how you're going to treat someone like that. It makes no sense. He's screaming, you know how much this is going to cost me? Like, it's fucking Amazon. Who do you think you are, fucking yelling and carrying on? You're a dispatcher. And you're going to be yelling at your employee because you sent them somewhere where they said not to be sent. Robin, you killed me, girl. All right, I don't have an oven. All right, so what happened was well, I took the door off and it was on the back of my car, and I forgot it was, and then I rolled over it. But I don't use this oven because I do not like the propane, the way it, like, I don't know, I just don't like using it at all. So my air fryer broke, so I got a different one. So and it's just like in my other one I could put a nice sized pan. No real pans fit in here, so I'm going to, there is pans that do fit in here, they're just small. So I'm just gonna make this one. So we're gonna take the parchment paper that is brand new. I needed something like right away, like the next day, and I needed to add something to my list on Amazon just so they would send it to me the next day. And so I wound up seeing the parchment paper, and I keep on trying to remember to buy it. Now I finally have it again. Alright. So we're gonna make this brownie right in this air fryer bucket here. I'm gonna try and make an outside kitchen at some point. Like, it'd be nice to be able to have an outside kitchen. Let's put this in first. So it will fit better. I gotta relax because I'm like, for some reason I'm going so fast because I get so hyped up in my brain, and I want to give everybody what they used to come to me for and make sure that I got it on for that. Like, I'm really kind of overdoing it, so I gotta relax a little bit. All right. Come on, get in there. But it's all right. It'll work. It will work. All right. I don't know. Where's my thing? Let me see. Let's put the... oh, I gotta have this in order to put. Baking 350 for 21 minutes. Let me get this going. I really, I don't even know what, I honestly don't, oh, I gotta put the whole thing in there to get it going. All right, let's get this out of the pan, out of the bowl and into the pan. Let's taste. It's been a long time. Oh no, I know it will work, Lourdes. I cook everything in the air fryer nowadays. So good. So good. All right. That works. It's been a long time. All right. I don't want to put this. All right. Thank God for parchment paper, right? I actually have been using like a smaller oven dish, but it's so small. It makes everything so like half because it's only so big, I need to get some more. I need to get the silicone spatula. because I hate this. Because I'll just wind up eating it. All right. Alrighty. About as best as I'm going to get out of that. So good. And honestly, I've been doing a few things in here, and it all works out just fine. Sometimes you need to make sure, like with the smaller, when I put it in a smaller pan, like this is fine because it's kind of equal to a 13, 9/13. All right, let me throw this in. We're gonna put on bake our temperature 350 and time 21, and we're gonna start that. Yeah, I turned off that. And you gotta be very aware about turning shit off. The plug to my camper is 30 amps, but the amp that I have that the owner hooked up for me is only 20 amps. So I have to be like very cautious about what I'm doing with electricity. I got a little egg on here already, but all right, let's get to what we're gonna do with the mushrooms. All right, let's put this here. Let me get some mushrooms. Do that. And I want to get a bowl so that I can wash them. I got these bowls from Temu. Such a lifesaver. It is yummy. It is. All right. I got baby Bordetella, Baby Bellas. Portobello. All right, I need me some water to get these all washed up. You know, I really should have like called somebody in to fix the situation that the landlord did with my water tank. But I just, you know, you kind of put it to the side, and then it's just, it is what it is at that point. All right, so we're gonna be using some sweet sausage, mushrooms. We're gonna put some fresh mozzarella, fresh mutz. What else? We're gonna add, we're not gonna do tincture. We're gonna do these buds that I held aside from the tincture that still have the tincture on them. We're gonna be using those in the stuffing. We're gonna need some spices. And you know, I made this for my kid. My kid was here, right? And I'm like, something is missing, you know? And I realized that I hadn't I didn't put any of the spices into the stuffing. We also need some breadcrumbs. We better have breadcrumbs. We do. All right. So what I'm going to do, let's move. Fit like there's just not enough room. Just not by any stretch of the imagination. Let's put all this away. All right. Could be a little bit more organized. So you guys can't even see what's going on over here. That's so annoying. All right. I'll just keep on showing you. I need to do some cornbread too. All right, so we're gonna take out the stems, and that's gonna go into our mixture. I have been going through trial and error with a whole bunch of things I've been doing. My landlord. Oh, I don't know. No, he's fine. I saw him. They all went off property. Nobody gave a shit about me. Like, nah, the whole snowstorm, like, I needed stuff, and both fucking him and the people over there went off property and didn't even bother to give a shit of whether the fact that I don't have a car and if I'm okay. Like, nothing. Not even giving a shit. And then they both went out knowing that I needed something, and no one bothered to give a shit. So I'm in a place where I don't give a shit what you fucking need from now on. Like, why bother, you know? If I can't be good to people who are not good to me and then be like, it sucks that they're not good to me. Like, I will be nice, you know, like if I have food, things to share, it kind of makes me feel bad because, like, when I don't like you anymore, then I don't really want to share shit with you. And I make enough food sometimes, a lot of times, to share. All right. That's good. Let's get rid of this. Make sure they're all cleaned up here. All right. Filthy ass water. Mushrooms are so fucking gross. The water that they come in, like what's left on there, so fucking gross. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. Everybody's fucking fine. I had to get my girl that I hire to fucking come and get me, to take me to buy propane, because I needed propane. And then not only that, but when I was going out to go get propane, right, I put him over there, and I was waiting for her to come in because I didn't want her to drive up onto my property, right? Because it's just what let her turn around over there. So I brought my cans over there. So the guy, the landlord, comes running down going, oh, if you're going for propane, they don't have propane. It's like, no, they didn't have propane yesterday. They went over there and, you know, they didn't have, and I was like, nah, I called. They have propane today. But y'all knew that I needed fucking propane and didn't even fucking bother to ask me. Knowing that I don't have a way to get off the fucking property. Fucking bullshit. Alright, so we'll do sweet sausage, breakfast sausage, okay? Breakfast sausage. So that's going to be added to that. We're going to throw in an egg. Throw in an egg. Throw this back right out here. I gotta fix my door. There's a few things in here that have been broke because of me. Just the way I do things sometimes. It's fucking awful. Alright, so we got our egg. We got the mushroom stems. We got some sausage. We're gonna add some fresh mozzarella. Yes, we are. How could we not add some fresh mutts? So I'm going to add in 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of fresh. You're the same way, right? No, I can't. What the fuck, right? Like, if you don't give a shit about me, why should I give a shit about you? I'm exhausted with it already. All right. What else? We need some breadcrumbs. Start a little bit light. Let me show you guys what we got going on in here. We're looking good, looking good. Come on, come on, come on. Work with me. I just wanted to work with me. Come on. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to forego and with the big one and just put the little phone in, because that I have a tripod for, but not this big one. That one went, and I haven't replaced it since I had all my stuff go from last. Okay, so we're gonna add some Italian seasoning. You could do all like this basil and parsley and oregano. I have individuals, but I don't. The less I have to do sometimes, you know. Okay, we got pink salt. I'm just gonna add some of that. That looks like a fuck enough. And because those pieces got in there, it is what it is. All right. Some pepper. A lot of pepper, because you know what happened is with this and this, I have the big ones and I was trying to carve them down to, you know, ground them up. The grinder that I bought was for more like weed and not for this, so it didn't really work. And I hate the size that's in there, but we will live. All right, where's the top to this? Hopefully, oh, wait. Also, I almost forgot the good stuff. All right, so this is adobo, because we don't shop at fucking Goya. Hell to the no, 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 no. I'm gonna add some of that. And I almost forgot, like, the best fucking part of it. All right, so we're gonna add some smokity. So this is kind of what it looks like. You got to use your whole plant. You get a plant, you need to make that whole need to make that whole plant useful. Let's see if I can grab like a nugget. There's a nice nugget. See, it's pretty. All right, throw that in. That probably is more than anything else in there. All right. Get this plugged in. And I hope this will be all right. This is one of those things that, like, look, yummy. It's like so sticky in there. Everything that's in there is quite sticky. I had some left over. I did these like last month, and I had some left over, the stuffing, but it was like, I wasn't sure it was good. Even though I had it in an airtight bag, I wasn't confident that it was going to be all right. There we go. Looks pretty, right? Yummy. I'm going to do a little hand mix because I know this didn't get it all the way. not a hand mix, but you know, using a, because I can see even the egg on the bottom, that there's like just a little piece. It's not the best processor, but it was like the cheapest processor that I could, you know, afford at the time. So I got to get a new one. All right. Looks beautiful. Now, this I can get a little, oh, shit, why did that happen? I bought new oh my goodness. I bought new knobs for all of my, they're these like pink knobs. Because you know I gotta have everything fucking pink. And it just fell off into my hands. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Because they don't look. They didn't quite fit. Look, I've done this. Look how pretty. So I'm going to put this strip on here, and I got these. They're so cute, right? But look it. It doesn't go all the way. So I have to put like little like nuts in there. So So I'm going to use this. And so you should be able to see this from the face down, although where I have it now is better than before. Okay, I don't know, girl. Okay, I don't know. Let's put it that way. I don't have a set schedule yet. I would like if I could, you know, if I could manage myself, to go live every day or every other day, that would be great. But I'm still kind of trying to work out things because I only have so much, like I only have the tincture, right? So I'm always just cooking with tincture, which I kind of feel bad from what I used to do. Like coming back to you guys with like half-fasting it almost. Kind of makes me sad, you know? And then I realized, well, I needed to make some type of goodie because I didn't have any. I have vanilla ice cream too to go with the brownie. Oh, that's going to be so good. Let me check on that brownie. 8 minutes. Perfect. Perfect timing too. So it really is going to be one of those things that is just when I go live. I mean, thankfully here, you know, it's not like any place else where well, it's not like the TikTok where you go live and then if you missed it, you missed it. Here, at least it gets, you know, put up and you can see it later on. And now that you can rewind, which I find that to be great because, like, if I was having, originally I couldn't go live because my Wi-Fi was crap. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. I didn't use this last time I did this. I just put it in the you know, bacon would have been good in here too. I don't have bacon. I didn't get new bacon. Did I get new bacon? No, I don't think so. Because I had just had bacon and I decided, well, I'll wait because I'm not, once I have bacon like one time, then I let it go to the next. Alright. I'm gonna get this, because this is my dinner. This stuffed mushrooms is my din-din. I will put a few over here because they're not gonna fit. I gotta upscale on everything. once I get through this summer, which sounds so crazy, but I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna be there. We're definitely gonna get there. So I'm gonna plant a lot of fucking plants this year. And I'm going to then be marketing everything that I used to do and be able to do it this next coming year. And I'm not gonna feel bad that like I only have what I have, but I still want to have something substantial to do with you guys, you know? Smell it! Smell it! Mwah! All right. Probably could put these in here like this. Put them on the side there. Thinking that they'll just cook the same way. All right. It is what it is. All right, let's wash these hands. I have to go through a whole thing just to wash my hands, which I don't really mind. Like I would much rather be living in my camper, having my camper, than living anywhere else or anything like. Unless I had a house that was mine, but even that, I'm very, very happy having only this to clean up. There goes my soda. But I definitely have to make, up some room. Oh, that soda's going everywhere. Come on. I knew I should have moved this, and I don't know why I kept it there. But because I wanted to make sure that I had water, I kept it up here. And there's not even room for it to be here. There goes that. See, this is why. I don't like that. I don't like everything falling down. But I'm like still trying. There goes the soda. I just fucking spilled the soda all over again. I'm such an idiot. No, no, no. All right. I'm a fucking idiot. I tell ya. Let me get all this shit off of here. I'm a fucking idiot. This is a big fucking idiot sometimes. Spill it right all over again. Just right all over. Oh, there's soda all the way in the back here. Just all the way. What a goddamn mess. But, you know, if I wasn't spilling something, I wouldn't be me, right? I never am not spilling some shit. Cat's pointer is back here. Alright. I have a ton of shit back here that they just shouldn't, it shouldn't even be here. But, you know, I'll get it together, I promise. I was gonna try and, what I would like to try and do is, I don't know why I have that. Let's just put that to the side. I want to try and make a kitchen outside, because I have more than enough property to do that. So I think that would be good if I could manage that. So we'll see. Let's get this cleaned. So gross. It's like, it sucks because I don't have water. So I kind of like just got to put everything down there, and then I'll like rewash it tomorrow. Actually, I have to wash. Now I have no soda. I got no soda. It's got none. All right, let's put some into the refrigerator. Get this going. guys. So let's get rid of that. I have like enough counter space really up here that I have a cutting board that goes over one of the sinks, so it kind of works. Oh, there's our brownies. I don't really smell, I smell brownie. I don't smell weed, which is what I should be smelling. Put that there. Nice swirl. Get that going. All right. At least that's somewhat clean. All right, let's grab this. Woo! All right, let's move this. Grab a... You hear I'm like fucking kicking and everything. There's like boxes all over, and it's only stuff that I'm cooking with. Let's see. All right, it seems like it's good. Let me show you. Oh, brownies. I just want to make sure. Oh, no, not even close. Let me show you. Not even. Look. Look at that. Like it didn't even cook. All right. Hang on. Put that back. Not even close. Bake. Start. All right. That means that, like, I gotta wait on my, to put the mushrooms in there. All right, let's put this, because we're not going to use this. Let's do a cheers. Hey, Diane, how you doing, baby? Oh, I love the, yeah, listen. Everything is pink. Everything. I have gone to the point where I'm like, anything that I'm gonna get, and pink, you know, pink costs more, like $10 more sometimes. But I'm like, if I'm gonna decorate with this, this is what I want. So I always make sure to get the pink. All right, bitch, cook, 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 cook. All right, let's do a cheers. Because now I'm thinking, like, should I cook them on the stove? Because I could do that. It's not like it's got brownie all over. Look at that shit. You see that I have brownie all over there? I do have, Lourdes, I do have a apron. All right, cheers. I need to go to the dispensary. Take some of this and put it in. Don't have much. No. There we go. I don't like that I don't have a bong. I don't like that I don't have any, like, right equipment for doing this over here, because you guys know me better than that. But, you know, sometimes you got to start from the beginning all over again. And it is what it is, you know. You know, I'll do that whenever I bake in there. I will put the toothpick in and it will come up clean, right? But I'm like, it's not right. And I don't know what the deal is with that it does do that, comes up clean. I'm thinking that the surface of it actually takes off all of the goo. But it's more often than not that I'll actually way undercook things like cakes. So I've been really trying to get my fucking ass learning how to use those things. Hey, Michelle, how you doing, baby? Cheers. Plus, I'm smoking like ghetto. Like this, I was trying to make vape, and it didn't because it was hash. I ordered the wrong thing. So I'm like all sorts of ghetto this week. I'm hoping to get a grower friend of mine is gonna probably try and come over on the weekend. So I am hoping that he will have some ready to go, because he will have he's changed over. He used to just be sell marijuana, and he sold it, you know, the flower. He never sold wax, but now all of a sudden he's making, well, he's not even making wax, he's making resin. He has one of those machines, so that I don't have my machine anymore. So I'm hoping he'll bring one or both of those. I'm hoping he'll have one or both of them. Not that he'll bring it to me to give to me, but I want to tell him that I'll probably buy some from him. I really should have left like an ounce out and to have it to smoke, and I just didn't. But I never wind up bad, because what I do is, my kid goes over to the dispensary. I get 3 grams of wax. I turn it into 8 grams of vape, and then I have that all month. And I don't, you know, it's never even a concern. This is the first month that it's happened like this, that she was like, I'm here, what do you want? And I was like, I didn't even expect her to be there, and now I'm seeing the message like 10 minutes later. So I'm like, oh. So then I looked on concentrates, and then I gave her the order and sent it off, and then like so many minutes later I realized it was the wrong thing. But she was like, I was there for 2 hours, you could have changed it. Because it sounded like she was putting the order in. So whatever. Cheers, my friends. Look at that flame. All right, let's get rid of this mixture. I completely forgot I had like regular Ziploc bags, you know, like, I don't know why. But I went in there to get something. I already got something on this. I went in there to get something else from in the back of my cabinet there, and I found all of these bags. I was like, oh, I forgot about these. Because I got that vacuum sucking machine. My kid gave me one of that vacuum sucking machine. So I put everything in there. Everything. But you can't keep mushrooms in, like, I gotta make stuffed mushrooms again, like within a week. Alright. And today I went all up there and had to get water. I got gallons of water, brought it down here, I heated it up, then I I had to clean up just to get this area. So, and I'm not like that. I am like, it is clean before I go to bed every single night. But when I don't have water, it never works out, because I always wind up using the water that I need and then have to wait till to go down there the next day to get more water. I gotta get a garbage container too. I started doing this with my garbage, hanging it there and putting a clip on there because we got cows over there, and those motherfuckers, they're flies. It's like a never-ending sea of flies. I swear to you, never fucking end of. I haven't seen one in a really long time at this point, and really long means like 3 weeks. Over on TikTok, anytime someone's trying to be a douche to me, which is so very often, I had a fly paper hanging here because this was like perfect, because I could then hold it like this and then they would go right into it, you know, and they would always go into that room for whatever reason and get stuck in there, and then they would fly into there anyways. So, but I swear to you, I can't tell you how many times someone's made fun of me because I have a fly catcher. You know, if you saw a bunch of flies with no catcher, maybe I wasn't doing something for it, but like, they always give me a hard time about that, and I'm like, do you really think to, like, you some of the most stupidest motherfuckers on this goddamn planet. Like anybody can come to me and make fun of me, right? I'm gonna make fun of myself first. All right. Get rid of all this water, and let's put a new fresh water. Some of this drink. Yeah. Yeah, I got to enjoy that little bit of soda. All right. Let me check on this brownie real quick. See what's going on in there. Oh, that's good. Lisa is on fire. Y'all know me though, right? Y'all know I can measure perfectly. I can pull perfect. Like, I know. See, what happened, if you don't know, and most of you who are here know me and you kind of know the lessons that I've taught you, but as soon as when you're cooking something with cannabis burns. All right. So if you cook your edible too long, the cannabis will burn. The oil that you made, the butter you made, whatever it is, cannabis itself, the ingredient itself, no matter what, it's how you made it, that is going to send out a smoke, like when like burning it. It just sends out that smoke and has that. So that's when I said before, I don't smoke cannabis. Like I don't, there's no smoke, there's no nothing. Perfect. All right, so let's put these fucking mushrooms. Let's switch spots here. Let's put these mushrooms over here. Let me make sure there's nothing on here. Let's take that out. Woo! Yeah, baby! You ready to smell it? You ready to smell it? Smell it! Smell it! Yep, we are good to go. All right, see now this little pot goes right in. No problem. So we'll put that, we'll leave it on. It's already on for 13 minutes, so I'm just going to let that go. It's a little bit, we still have a little goo in there, but who doesn't like a little goo? I want it to keep a small amount of goo, because your baked goods, whatever you put in the oven when it comes out, it's going to still cook a little bit. So you want to refrain from cooking your cannabis, overcooking your cannabis. You know, it won't be bad, but because of the way cannabis, again, with the whole burning thing, it will make your treat, like it would be fine if it was like regular, if it came out without having cannabis, it would be totally fine, and then kind of go like in a cake direction a little bit. But with cannabis, it turns it, gets it to feel almost like stale type is what I'm thinking. So let's show you over here. Here we go. Look, so you can see there's just a little bit, but we're good. See, you have a little, that shine right there. But we're good. We're good. Perfect. All right. Let's try it out, because I have this little piece that fell off in front of the camera. Perfect. I'm trying to be easy with my teeth because I'm so afraid my teeth are going to break. I'm going to make a whole new set of teeth, like maybe next month when I have money. It's like $100 to get all of this stuff from, what is that? Oh, it's a piece of brownie. It is like $100 to like make your own dentures. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like, because these well, I'm gonna call the people and have them give me back my money. First off. Second off, I might see then if I can get someone to do just my finals. I could probably go over to Mexico with the money and go over to Mexico, get the fucking final teeth, and have like 2 weeks of vacation on the money that is I still have with them. This is like $10,000. And over in Mexico, my final teeth would be $2 grand for top and bottom. Over here, over fucking here, my bottom is all I'm trying to pay off, $8 grand. The top and bottom are fucking in total came to 19, was it 18? It was 900 up here, and 9,000 and 9,000. So 18,000, right? Right about that. All right, this can go there, that can go there. Everybody is kind of cleaned up, which works. Beautiful. Okay, I need to put this in something. I need something with a cap. Like I have a bunch of here we go. This from Lourdes. Lourdes gave me this. I gotta break it down if I'm gonna put it in there. And it's still cooling. I want to try something. I want to see if I can find myself you know, I try to make sure to have something that's going to fit every us. I like to have so that everything will fit. I wanted to be able to just kind of lay it in, but I don't really have. gonna use this one. And I do have one back there. I just don't know if I have any tops. We're gonna put this in. Just like that. And I'm gonna lay a towel on top of it. There we go. Alright, let's check on our mushrooms here. Oh, we're looking good. Looking good. Alright, now we can put this back. You bought me the square ones. I have the square ones. But like, you know, you do something and then you go to the next thing and then you go to the next thing and then you go to the next thing. I made it so that everything that's in my cabinet has a cap on it, right? Except for this bowl. But everything's on the smaller size of that. And so the tops, it's kind of been like fussing because I haven't been able to do laundry because of the weather, because my laundry machine is outside and then there's no water coming down from the house. So, it sounds like it's such a bother. Like, it really does sound way, way worse than it actually is. Like, I'm happier than I have ever fucking been in my life. I love it here. When I had the Amazon guy over here, the girl who came to check on him, they were both of color. They were both of the marijuana persuasion in that. And the girl came in, and I'll tell you, all right, let me explain to you something. I personally think every time, or even I think it's even like misperception, like I perceive, to me, black girls are the coolest girls on earth. Like, I don't know what's with me with that, but like, I don't think I'm cool enough sometimes to hang out with them. And if a black guy wants to date me, I don't think I'm like pretty enough or stylish enough for, like, I don't know why I see them, I don't see them this way where I see them this way. But she came in, she was like, this is a vibe, you need to get online, you need to be doing this. And I said, I'm just getting back, and kind of explaining what I was going on. She goes, this is great, I would love to have this, and da 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 da. So I was like, oh, let me show you the clones. We did this last week. Where's my plant? Where the fuck is my plant? It's not on the floor. How am I missing an entire, there it is. I don't know why I put it on the floor. Here's the mother, remember? This is the one that I did the cloning with. And look, it's now, this was just, you couldn't even see these. So now they're all coming out. So those all got to get cloned. So let's put this back here. I don't know how you wound up on the floor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so here are the clones. They're all looking real good. Let me show you on the side so you can see the... Okay, so if you see all those little white, see this? So I have to take them out and do their roots. They're so pretty. So the roots are good. Everybody's doing good. I have to get some soil so that I can transfer them, because I don't like to leave them in that spot like that with the roots going down the side. I like to be able to get them into a medium, even though I know that they can grow through that. Like, they're looking for they're looking at this point. So I don't like for the roots to get into the water in the bottom. Marjorie, how you doing? Oh, that is so awesome. I love it. Oh, I love it. All right, let's get some more water in this here. Now, I tell you, I left. I have so I use my oven as storage, right? So I have I use this. It's my favorite, right? Even though my other pieces are pink, this one's not pink, but it's like great, right? So I use storage here, right? Now, the other night I used like the last of the water. Or I was, I might have even been waiting for water and just kind of whatever. And so to get it out of my way, I put my plate in there. I had steak and something else. Steak and something. And so I put the plate back into there and the spoon, and then put the cover on top of it to wait for my water. And holy shit, I completely forgot about it. And I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? And I'm like, that can't be the garbage. Because I got the dog's diapers in the garbage. Usually I put them outside. And I'm like, that's not the right smell for what a dog's diaper would smell like. And then I remembered that was in there, and it's butter and meat. All right, let me check on these mushrooms. I'm so excited. They look good to me. All right. Pick up my plants before I pummel them. All right. So, aren't they pretty, though? They all looking so good. I remember when I first started doing cloning, right? My very first time, I'm downstairs in my little fucking lab that I made for myself, right? And I'm cutting them. And I did exactly the same. Like, I was cutting them these fucking big. And same way as I do today, right? And I was told that 66% don't make it. So only 33% will make it, right? Yeah. So I wanted, it was like 8 or 10 plants. So I did 36. To make sure that I had enough, right? Every fucking one survived. Every single one. So 36. So now I have the 12. I just want to sell these. I don't really want to grow them. But I'm thinking maybe I'll grow 2 so that but even then I'll have marijuana in like 6 months. It's still like a whole lot of months before. And then by the time you get to that 6 months, only 2 or 3 months later, I'll have from outside. And I'd much prefer to have my medicine from outside, But they're looking so good. I'm so happy. The girl who come over here from the Amazon, she was like, I have all my stuff in the basement. I'm ready to come and give it to you. I was like, oh, girl. Like, I would have to tear out my whole back room to make that happen. But I could also, like, put a tent up in, like, a couple of months in, like, March and put it outside. Anyways, let's move on. All right, let's get a plate. Let's get a plate. Let's get some mushrooms. Let's sit down. Let's get another soda. Oh, ready to smell it? Ready to smell it? you guys over here. All right. Oh, I'm like, where the hell did that come from? My laptop that I had there. Let's get a fork. Let's get a knife. Oh, this is where the mozzarella was. I knew I didn't put it away. I knew it was somewhere. Thankfully, I saw that. Holy shit, that would have sucked so bad. Now, I'm definitely going to come back, like, definitely within the next couple of days, because I want to make, I have the milk, so I need to do, before it goes bad, I want to make fresh mozzarella. So, oh, I need a drink. Oh, I love it. I love it, Marjorie. I freaking love it. Yeah, I keep on looking for, I keep keeping my eyes out for another RV, something free that I could, just put on my property with me and use it as like a grow tent. I was thinking though, I was also thinking that I would maybe get like a shed, like a 10 by 12 or something like that, and then set up a grow area and then set up a kitchen area and take the kitchen completely out of here. We'll see. We'll see what kind of money I make this year, because I'm thinking I want to upgrade this. But if I upgrade from this, this was freaking RV was $5,000. Then I didn't spend $5,000, but the value is $5,500. I got it for $3,000. So I would maybe like to upgrade so that I have a better kitchen, like a better, but then I can, what I would be doing with this, then I would put this on the property and, make it for glamping. I would rent it out for glamping on our property because it's 8 acres. And I spoke to him about that. We actually would then, have a split. Come here, Phoebe. Come say hello. See, this is Phoebe. This is Phoebe. Her family brought her here to throw her into the barn cats after she's never been outside a day in her fucking life. And now she's my baby. Bye. Bambi's right here, so she's like, I'm out of here. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. She's got a big fucking mouth that she went outside, all right? So I started letting her outside because I don't want her tearing up my fucking house. And I want her to, I've always let my cats out. I think that they deserve to be out. I wish I could do that with the dogs too. I got Kala for them to do that, but when everybody got strangled by the fact that women can't have their own health care, like for me, that feels like an electric collar. And so it was mentally fucking me up to put that on my dogs at that particular time. So anyways, I wish I could just let them out and just run like that. Okay. Bon appetit. So good. So good. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm gonna be stoned though, because I put a lot in there. Every time I get online, I forget to take my evening medicine. But what happens is that I wind up smoking and ingesting so much during this time that I like forget about it. I know you guys can't see this down. I wish I could get it in a better. Listen, kitty cat. So I've been making these. Isn't that freaking cute? I've been trying to fix this for like ever. I can't get it to go to how I want it. But they're little dog hats. There's one for Phoebe. One for Phoebe. But I'm making them just in case, you know, the next administrations wants to take away Social Security for disabled people. So if that happens, I gotta be able to make money. You know what I'm saying? I made a hat for myself. I didn't put a ball on it yet. So I got the hat, right? Isn't that cute? And then I have gloves that I didn't have all this color. So I am going, the puffball on top here will be this color. And this will be color on the wrist. And then for the thumb. But look how cute. I could never afford these if they were in the store. You know? Like, not in a million fucking years. Look how beautiful. So beautiful, right? I'm so glad that I know how to do those things. Hey, Jen! How you doing, baby? Jamie, how you doing? Smell-o-vision. That's right. Absolutely. Nothing. Well, you know, I got my place. Everything's good. Nothing. You know, I have so much space. I have so much space. Lourdes will tell you in here. She visited. Like, it's such a gorgeous place. Oh, let me show you something. So, hi, Tiffany, how you doing, baby? So I made a garden for myself, all right? And I had problems with the Wi-Fi, so I really just couldn't do anything about that. Even posting was so difficult, right? So I have about an acre of property that I lease. And so I have my garden all the way at the other end over there. And then I have all this grass. But I want to get rid of all the grass, right? So I wanted to put in flower beds and just more beds, more for flowers, edible flowers, regular flowers, and then just all different kinds of food that I want to do. In fact, that's another live that I'm going to do because I have to get my seeds going. Let me show you one of the beds that I made. It was purely by accident, but it's amazing. Hang on. You're going to love this shit. And I meant to post it. It's lips. It literally, like, I had thrown the wood down, and this is how it looked. I had thrown the wood down, and this is how I had thrown it down. And I was like, no fucking way. Then the idea started to run, right? So then I found that one, right? And then you see the other one where there's like a little bit of an open mouth there. Let me show you. Let me go back to it. So here where it's like that, and then looking like this. And then I put the black down so that I could put soil and, you know, get rid of the... So what I'm going to do with that, right? I am going to do a red liner, right? So we're going to put red flowers in as the liner, lip liner. And then I'm going to put pink in here, like a nice, like, we're going to go like a dark pink into a lighter pink into like the glare. So like white in there. Ah, I can't wait. Isn't that fucking great? I'm having the fucking time of my life. I am so happy to see you all. Like, every single time one of you comes in here, and someone else comes in here, I'm like, oh my God. So, I've been doing some rectangle ones, just, you know, whatever. So now, once that happened, because I didn't even think to do that. I didn't even think for 1 second, because now he does camping on this property, right? So I wanted to make it so that the campers could come down and make themselves like a little flower. They could come and get a little, you know, something out of the garden to make for their food and just add to the farm, you know? So I knew that I was going to do this during the winter, because doing it during the summer, then you're just like, why not just do it when the grass is kind of dead already, so you can, you know, start it then. And I had realized I had so much wood in the back, so many trees that I can pull down and use the wood as the boundary. And then it just came like that, and I was like, I'm gonna find more that I can like do hearts and whatever else I can come up with. But I was like, oh my God, that's gotta be the cutest thing. Stop it. Stop. Hey. Y'all are carrying on with each other. You ain't even getting this. You're not getting any of it. It's not gonna happen. It has marijuana in it. You can't have it. I know, I can't wait to show you, girl. When I opened it up, when I turned around and I saw that, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. An idea was born. I had it over there. Now, I have a tree. I got I have this whole open space like this, right? And then there's 2 trees here. So I have it in front of this tree so that when you drive up onto my property, that's the first thing you see. So great. My landlord and the wife, they think I'm an idiot. They think I'm an idiot. Like, I can't even explain to you how much of an idiot they think I am. Like, if I try to say something about anything, any of my knowledge, any of it, they like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I was trying to explain to them that I make my own skincare, and every time I say something to someone about that I make my own skincare, they're like, really? What do you put in it? And I said, yeah, I make my own skincare. She goes, well, I like my Mary Kay. Well, it's got chemicals in it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. I didn't say yeah, it does, because I was at that point. She's 20 years my senior. You want to be a crotchety old motherfucker because you're in some type of way that I don't even understand. Like, that makes no sense. Like, it doesn't even compare. You don't make it. You're it's an MLM. You know, it's a fucking scam, and you've been working it for 30 years and you're getting nowhere from it. So I make my own. Like, you know, I have never gotten that type of like, well, I'm like, God damn. But because she used to be, she used to work in the emergency room, and she used to talk to officers, she thinks she knows the fucking law on marijuana better than me. It's like, I don't get, but they think I'm like the stupidest thing on earth. But they believe why old wives' tale. They get scammed out of tons of money. Like, it's crazy. And you know, they're sweet. If they're liking you, they're sweet. But if they feel like you're doing to something or whatever it is, they don't have no fucking problem being nasty to you. It's such a weird flavor of person. But in the end of the day, I just want to get to that point where, even after the summer, my plan was to stay for 5 years, you know, and get my shit together and save up enough money. But as soon as I have enough money to buy my own land is what I'm going to do. Because I'm always nice to them. I'm always nice to everyone that I know, everyone who I'm in front of. Like, and I don't know why they don't like me. I don't know why they think, like, I assume that they have the personality like my sister, like, you think you're smarter than me because you know about medical billing and I don't. Like, that makes no sense. Nobody's really smarter than anybody. You guys know me, how I am about that. Nobody's smarter than anyone else because everybody's going to know what they know about. You're going to know your profession. I'm not going to know your profession. I'm not going to, you know, like, it's stupid. You be a stupid person when you think you know everything because you'll never on this earth ever know everything. No matter, a computer doesn't even know everything. Like, it's shameful. But I get to have my land and I get to do my stuff on it and it makes me happy. I help them out when I can and what they need. And, you know, I don't make them feel bad in any type of way. They always make me feel bad. They always make me feel like this fucking big. I go home fucking crying so many fucking times because they put me like in this weird spot of like being my parent somehow and like downgrading me. Yeah, it's good, honey. It's good. It's such an awesome place to be at this point. I love my trailer. I love the land. I have a pond that I can fish in. I have fucking all this garden area, and I'm blessed for that. Like, I'm very happy, and I would love for people to understand that just because I've had a brain tumor and I'm like an autistic person. Well, I've been diagnosed as a high functioning autistic person, but it's new to me, so I do tell them that, and I kind of understand more that how to but my voice, for some, like, in my head it's sweet, but when people hear it, it's not sweet, and I don't really know how to fix that. But like, if some people can understand that I am much fun, how come everybody can't understand it? Right? Last bite. That's so good. So good. All right, let's do a cheers. I don't want to nuts. I just spill shit everywhere. I definitely got to get some more. I've been smoking a whole lot less now that I have my tincture for the day. You know, tincture I have for my all day, and then my bedtime tincture for nighttime. What? You need food? Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. Oh, I gotta stop dropping that. There is a guy who lives next door that he makes bongs. But I haven't gone over there because my neighbor, the landlord, won't take me over there, and I don't want to, he just shows me that, like, if you walk straight through the woods, you wind up in his backyard, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that, you know? You are. I find that it's my superpower. I understand it to be a superpower, and anyone who ever comes in contact with me, I'm like, that's your superpower. Use that. We can do things that other people cannot do. It's fucking amazing. My driver has an issue. My driver girl, she has an issue, and I was telling her about, that's our superpower and this, that, and the other thing. And it's the first time she heard that being talked about that way. And she came upon something that was explaining to her how some people in families, a lot of times there's one person in the family who feels everything, and that person is able to, like, handle that, and so winds up feeling like all the same sorrows and everything from everybody. That's kind of like how you got to be the black sheep. But you also, there's your superpowers there that people just don't freaking understand. Oh wow. Well, I'm glad that you got them diagnosed young, because I'm 53 this year, and I just 51 years old I was diagnosed. And I wasn't even like, I kind of diagnosed myself realizing that I had these things, and it's definitely come out more, but I also accept it. The more I accept it, the more it comes out. And that's why I always tell them, I'm like, because I think that people maybe they're used to being with people who are like, ha, 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 because she does that to me a lot. And I'm not doing that. When I'm talking about myself, I'm just talking about myself. I'm not trying to one-up someone. Like, how could you one-up anybody for their own fucking life? Like, we all have our own fucking lives, How you gonna be like a tit for tat type of thing? Like, that is so far from my thought, When I was talking about the cat, she was like, well, you didn't need to keep the cat. And she sent me a message. They're coming to drop off the cat, because they weren't here. They're coming to drop off the cat. You can have the cat, or you can dump her in the barn. And so I was talking about, I love her. And she's such a great cat. And I was telling her that I was going to my kids for Thanksgiving, and I didn't realize I usually sleep over there, but now I have the cat, and I didn't think about that she would be here by herself, so I want to just spend the day there. She goes, well, you could have put her in the barn. I was just like, that's not really what I'm trying to say, and I'm not trying to give you shit for the fact that it was your people who lied to you. Your fucking church-going people, church people, lied to her and told her that someone in the house was allergic to the cat, but when the husband brought the cat with the boy, he was like, she's wrecking our house, that's why she's here. Church-going people, fucking lying. They don't have no fucking trouble lying. And she doesn't remember either. Like, she sells this other shit, 30 something company, whatever it is, and they bags. And I saw that she had a bag that matched my set that I have. I said, ooh, I have the set to that. I have the other cooler bag and the 2 duffel bags. She goes, no, they never had that. I've been working this for 30 years. Yeah. And then when I showed him, I was like, look, I do have them, and it is the same company. Like, I was just like, hey, that's really cool. And she was like, well, I don't know everything. I've been doing it for 30 years. I don't know everything they have. It's weird. It's a very weird thing. I don't know how to behave with that type of behavior. It's very, very strange for me because I've been dealing with my kid and viewers. Like, all my people are here, and some, like Lourdes that I talk at home, they're very accepting of who I am and how my behaviors act, and never ever take me as like I'm being mean or spiteful or nasty or like anything, because I just don't have the ability. I don't have the ability to lie about things, and I don't have the ability to hold my tongue when they say something. I just say it, and I not until like maybe later do I even realize that I might, like, even with my kids sometimes I'll realize later, I'm like, oh, I said that really, like, that could have been bad the way I said that. I need to check in with her, you know. But with other people, I know that I am brash, and I know that I can be overwhelming and animated, and it might be so much for somebody, but I always tell them, like, but I'm autistic. I don't have to be nasty like that. Like, I can be like, oh my God, dun, 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 dun. But it's not really, it's just about something. I don't like to be nasty to people ever, you know? Yeah, they teach kids. They teach kids the church. I want to have as good a relationship as I can with them, because I do rent my land from them, and I want to continue to be able to rent my land from them for as long as it takes me to get off my fucking, you know, like, after growing season this summer, I'm gonna grow at least 100 grand worth of shit back here, and that's all in weed, catnip, flowers, things that I'm just gonna sell in general. This year I'm gonna get meat chickens. Like, I'm going all as natural. I'm gonna make my own shampoo. I'm gonna make my own fucking soap. I'm gonna make my own fucking everything. All right, let's do this. Cheers. And then I'm gonna go. I'm exhausted. All right. Cheers, my loves. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I forget to pull my finger from that sometimes. Jamie, is this the first time you're here? Look at my fucking bedroom. All right, my bed is a mess, but look. Look, Mona Lisa. Is that not the coolest? This is the other. Can't do as good with this. I know you didn't get to see, so I'm showing you. It's cute, right? My little thing, my table over there, my sink and shit, and then stuff back there. And then that's like my storage. Like, my girl, her bedroom is up here, for my kitty cat up there, and then everything else is just storage. I have my plants down here right now, the little ones, because that's all the thing. But it's such a cute little place. It really is such a cute little place. You weren't. All right. That sucks. Yeah, it's a cute. It's like when I was looking for this, I had a hard time again with the autism with aesthetically pleasing. I kept on seeing a ton of bigger ones. This is 26 feet. Then I have the bump out, so that's another like 5 feet, right? And I saw one that looked like this, and I was in love with it. And it was, they were actually selling it for the $5,500, and I didn't have that. And they were sitting for a very long time, and I saw one other one that I loved, and it was $8,500. And the $5,500 one sold, and I was like, oh, that really fucking sucks. Like, I was hoping to maybe get to the point where I had three grand, $3,500, and could offer because it'd been sitting so long. So finally it went. And then like 4 weeks later, I had $3,000. He had listed this for $4,250. So I sent a message. I was being notified every single time one was listed, right? So I saw it. I was like, oh my God, it's exactly the same one. Exactly the same one. And so I sent a message over to him and I said, listen, because people kept on having to bring their prices down because nobody's buying them. And because of inflation. And so I said, listen, I'm sorry to lowball you. But if and when, because I knew it would be when at this point at $4,250, it would be when. So I said, when you get down to $3,000, you call me. I'm coming to get it. I went to get it the next day. He like was like, can you trade something? I'm like, no. Can you do 25? Can you do 35? Can you like? He kept on going through numbers. I'm like, listen, I have $3,075, and it was the beginning of the month. I am leaving myself $75 for the month. So it's either $3,000 or not. And it's fine. Just let me know when you get to that point that you need to come and get $3,000. I'm coming for it. He let me go the next day. I still text him. Well, I text him like every 6 months to say, you know, thank you so much. I was fucking crying. I was just like, he doesn't have any idea that like, because it was so aesthetically pleasing, that it was after hundreds and hundreds that I had been looking over, that I wouldn't have such a rough time in this. It would be like flowy, and you know what I mean about that. So just so awesome. All right, let's do another cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right, my loves. Now, I don't know. I want to make mozzarella, so I may be back tomorrow. But I'm definitely trying to do every other day and at the least 2 times a week. But I'm not on a schedule yet because I'm still kind of all over the place. So, but I wanted to try and do like I was at some point going every day. Like when I made dinner, I was coming every day. But I also will like only have like a girl dinner every once in a while and won't like, I'll have cheese and crackers, you know, and what, you know, I got to get back into signing online and doing that. And then I forget it, and then I forget, and then that's it. It's over for that day. But I have a few things that I have to do, and I know I will go live for them. So I want to make fresh mozzarella. I need to take care of my seeds. I need to make new lotion. And there's something else. It's like one other thing. Oh, I need to do all the planting with I need to switch my the clones into pots. So I'll join you for that. So, all right, y'all know the deal. You got to like it and share it if you can. You'll be seeing me. It's going to be more and more as the time goes. I just got to get I'm still getting my feet wet with it again. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Oh, I got to do my nails too. That's what I was thinking I was maybe going to do. But I want to try and finish this fucking sweater set. The hat and glove set. But I got to do my nails. I had this and this stuck on there for way too long. They didn't come off. So now they're finally off. I could do them again. All right, y'all. Have a great night. I love y'all. Thank you for joining me. Peace.